What's up, Raider Nation? This is the Violator. You're watching the Raider Homer channel.
Yarg, this is Captain Jack, and you are listening to the one and only Raider Homer here on his YouTube channel. Why aren't you here more often?
Hello, Raider Nation. Welcome back to the Raider Invasion podcast. I'm Raider Homer, and tonight I have Jason Iron Man Arellano of 928 Border Raider Nation out of Yuma, Arizona. How you doing today, Iron Man?
Man, doing good, man. Much love. Thank you for having me here.
Hey, no problem, man. Thank you for calling the Raider Homer Superfan hotline and leaving that radio ID, man. I appreciate it. That was pretty cool.
Oh, man, it was a pleasure, bro. It was a pleasure, brother.
So, on the Raider Homer channel, man, we like to find out, when and why people become Raider fans. And then if you become a super fan, I like to find out why you took that next step to becoming a Raider fan. This is your first time on the channel, so we're going to go through all that again, all right? So, tell the Raider Nation when and why you became a Raider fan.
I was born into it. Everybody in my family was a Raider fan, and we'd always go to Cali to go visit one of my uncles and my aunts and all that. And he always went to the games. So when we went, I snuck into the parking lot and got Howie Long's autograph, Marcus Allen's autograph. So, I just fell in love with the team, how they were being so cool with me. This little kid just running in with a Raider hat. And, it was nothing but love right there. So, yeah, I had to stick with this team.
That's awesome, dude. That's really nice, man. Howie Long and Marcus Allen. Woo, man, those are hard to come by. Two Hall of Famers, man. That's great, dude. Yeah, I got Bo Jackson's autograph, man. I always talk about it, but man, that's like the pinnacle of my autographs. I love getting autographs, man. But those are two awesome autographs.
Man, Bo is on top of my list. I've yet to ever see him. I wish I could. I wish I could get that. That's the holy grail of my autographs.
Well, hey, you know what? Here's a free plug for the Raider Fan Fest, but that's what I do is plug everything for free anyways. That's where I got my autograph, was at the Raiders Fan Fest in Industrial City, California. Check it out, Frankensons. I think he was there last year. Bo goes there a lot, man.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to get up over there, man. Just sneak in and geek out right when I see him. I know I'm gonna geek out.
Oh man, that's exactly what I did. I spent, man, close to $1,000 in getting autographs from him, dude. And I had a guy film it, and I put it on my other channel, BoJack Fan ATX 1980, man. And that was like the best 30 seconds of 3 minutes of my life. It was really cool.
But that's money well spent.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm a super fan to say the least when it comes to Bo.
Oh yeah, guaranteed. Bo, man, Bo's the man right there.
All right, cool. So
all the things he did.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, man. He was doing some awesome things, man. Everybody that I talk to, especially in our age range, always talks about him. And you still see his jerseys, in the stadium and everything, man. It's great.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man.
All right, so and you're also a super fan. You're Iron Man. So what made you decide to take that next step?
Well, the truth is, I was an Iron Man before. I actually had I've always been a Marvel fan, so I had the Iron Man helmet, and I had it in red and gold forever. So I was walking around with a Jason Voorhees mask that I painted the Raider logo on. But it was actually my wife that told me, you got that helmet. Why don't you paint it silver and black and just start wearing it? Well, this was 5 years ago that I started wearing the helmet, and I wore it to every game right here in Yuma, red and gold. But I had the Raiders jersey, so my homies were like, dude, you got to paint that silver and black. You got to stop. You're walking around looking like a 49er.
Oh, yeah. You got to fix that.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, after a while, I sanded it down, painted it up, put the logos on it, and that's when I started taking it serious. And mainly I just started taking it serious because as my club, we do a lot of events around here. So just to draw in people, I thought, you know what, if I dress up as Iron Man, maybe we'll get more people around and more people show love. So then it started taking a whole different direction, and I started noticing like people showing love that, oh, Iron Man, hey man, send me a card, send me this, send me that, which I've been doing, the cards, the T-shirts, and all that. But I mean, it took a different direction, and I'm actually loving the direction it's going. As long as it helps out people in need and puts a smile on a kid's face, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's something, it's a tribal kind of thing. I keep saying, it's like a Comic Con, right? You're a Marvel fan, so people dress up in cosplay, and and they try to. Some even go as far as to raise money, like the Raider Nation does, they also set up their little booths and everything, and that's exactly what the Raider Nation does. It's just like a Comic Con. So, but yeah, it's like you said, most of the super fans, they talk about being able to take that next step and do it for the children, and go to like events like or not events, but go to places like a hospital for children, and they'll just take pictures with them and just to be there and visit with them and show that somebody cares. And those are great things that you can do while dressing up or putting gear or suiting up, as you like to call it. So that's a really good thing to do, man. So
oh yeah, like when I see kids and all that, and they want to take pictures, I actually take the helmet off and I let them put it on. I'm like, go ahead, put my pose, put your hand out, go ahead.
That's cool.
So, I mean, just to see them geek out at the fact that they're wearing Iron Man's helmet, it's awesome to me.
Yeah, man, that is cool. There was a little boy, my friend's son, Lyric. He was all into the Homer mask and all that too, so I would let him wear it.
Oh yeah, it's a great feeling, man. Just to see them light up, it makes everything worth it.
Oh yeah. So you were just talking about 928 Border Raider Nation. So tell us about the Border Raider Nation. When did y'all start, and what are y'all's goals as a club?
Well, mainly, we started. It was just me, my cousin Mondo, and my buddy Chewy, and we decided, you know what, now that you got the helmet, now you're getting people to look at you. Why don't we just start a club? And it's something that a lot of people tried it here in Yuma, and it never stuck because, I mean, everyone wanted to do the partying and all that, and we wanted to do something more of a family oriented, something that we could give back to the community. So that's when I met up with Jenny, Frank, Jesse, Victor, Stephanie, and Rudy, and we all just formed this club together, and we started trying to find ways to help out the community. So we actually were approached by the VFW, the Veterans of Foreign Wars down here in Yuma, and they said if we wanted to watch the game there. And so we made a barbecue right there. We fed everybody there and our club, raised some money because we raffle off shirts and merchandise, and we with all the money that we made, we donated it all to the Veterans of Foreign War, and they ever since then they keep asking us, hey, if you guys want to come back, come back. You guys got a home. So we did that. We did the Thanksgiving food drive, which we donated all food to our local homeless shelter here in Yuma, and we did a Toys for Tots, and we donated everything to a Christian radio station here that gave it to underprivileged children.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, man, that's really good. I'm trying to start a club here in Austin too, and that's what I want to do, man. Is do a lot. Feed the children, feed the homeless, backpack drives. Like I said, I want to visit children in the hospital and things like that. I mean, yeah, it's really important to give back to the community. But I was talking to Wayne, and he said, he was always talking about planting seeds, but I really didn't quite catch on to what he was meaning by that. But the other day, I had a moment of realization, right? When I'm broadcasting live on Monday nights live, right? I realized that I have these headphones in, and people are talking about good, positive things like you are, and it's making me want to do good things and planting seeds, as Wayne says, So I mean,
Oh
as
yeah,
long as we keep
yeah,
doing that, good things happen for the Raider Nation. And then like
oh
Mob
yeah.
Boss talks about, getting away from that bad boy image and showing the rest of the world out there that we're a positive fan base, and people like you, are helping us take that step in our fan base.
Oh yeah, like yeah, that's exactly what we said in the club when we started it. We want to get away from the stigma of the gangster, low life raider, whatever, he's up to no good. And I wanted to bring that family oriented stuff right here. Like, oh, you could bring your kids. We're not gonna get drunk and belligerent. No, we're here to root on our team. Yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit, to the other teams and all that. But at the end of the day, we're all gonna be family. Like, you know what? You could hang at our table if you're a Charger. That's fine. But at the end of the day, we're always gonna be Raider fans, and we're gonna love everybody equally so. But we're here for our team first and foremost, and like everything we put, it's brotherhood above all.
Hell yeah, man. Amen to that, dude. Amen to that. And you're talking about 928 Border Raider Nation being a family, and y'all just got together and raised $500 for a member named Superman that y'all call Superman for his medical bills, man. Talk about that.
Well, one of my boys from the club, he told me, you know what, he's not gonna tell us, but he's been telling me that he's falling behind because he ruptured his small intestine. So due to surgery, he hadn't been to work for like a month. So we found out that, and him being a single father, we had to do something. So I reached out to Rock Raider and Darkness, and they brought the team down. So I mean, they brought the travel team down and the fan club and I mean, it was awesome. Like it was awesome to see how united the Raider Nation is.
Yeah.
We saw it like firsthand. These guys coming out from Phoenix down to us, taking time out of their lives and helping out a brother and telling us a bunch of wisdom that they have. And I mean, I'm forever humbled and I'm forever grateful that they did that.
That's awesome. Yeah, I met Rock and Darkness at the Raider Nation Explosion, and they were real cool. I was learning a little bit about how Rock put together his outfit and all that. But that's awesome that
Yeah.
you talk about the Raider. We were just talking about the Raider Nation being a family, and you've mentioned it a lot as far as y'all's club. But then the Arizona Raider Nation shows up to help y'all raise money for y'all's members. And so they come down to show support. And then you were telling me earlier that they invited you to go to their food or feed the homeless event. I mean, that's really cool. That y'all are helping each other out like that.
Oh yeah, yeah, and most definitely. Once they told me that, I just told them when and where. That's all I need to know. I'll be right there. Like it was even before they even came down. But anything that is helping the community, I'm there. I'll find a way to get there. I'll be there. So especially with Rock, now that I know him and all that, I mean, I could say proudly he's part of the family.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. That's real awesome. And then yeah, speaking of events, right? We're talking about events. You just showed me a video that you made with the Avengers theme song for the TNBC's third annual bash, dude. So, how excited are you to come to Texas?
Oh man, I mean, like I said, I got family down there, and I've yet to go down there. But especially once also extended an invite, I was like, you know what, I gotta go. I gotta go. Especially I saw you on the flyer. I was like, I really gotta go. I gotta go hang out with my boy Homer. Gotta go see Papa Raider. I mean, it's gonna be awesome. I know it's gonna be awesome. Just to be around you guys. Oh man, it's gonna be a sick day.
Yeah, man, the first one was really awesome, and so this one looks like it's gonna be even bigger. Also knows how to put it together over there, man. And Gray Raider too. He's the president now, and they're kicking ass up there, man. So yeah, it's gonna be an honor, dude. I'm gonna be broadcasting from there. Hopefully, you can sit in and we can talk a little bit more, man.
No, most definitely, most definitely. But like I said, I'm still gonna send you your shirt, the Raiders Time to Suit Up shirt. I'm gonna get you.
That's awesome, man.
Man, I have to give you one.
Well, yeah, send me your address after this call, dude, and I'll send you a patch, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, definitely, definitely, man. But yeah, Yeah, I'll message you later and I'll get your info and all that and I'll send it out to you.
All right, cool. All right, so yeah, TNBC's Bash is coming up. I'm gonna broadcast, so Raider Nation, stay tuned. Iron Man's gonna come on. He's gonna sit in, and we're gonna talk more about Raiders football. And that'll be after the draft, so we'll be able to talk a little bit more about Raiders football and where we're going. And you're gonna be at the draft, so that's another opportunity
Oh
for
yeah.
us to get together, man. Because I'll be there too.
Oh yeah, most def, man. Like I said, everything that this is going to be an epic moment for Raider history. We finally got our home, and they're going to have the draft there. They're going to close it up for us, man. That's what I'm talking about. I cannot miss this for nothing.
Yeah.
Like every Raider has to be there.
Yeah. The first event at our new stadium. Yeah, and I don't see the other fan bases having very much room once the Raider Nation shows up. Because we're coming in full force. I know it. You can just sense it.
Oh yeah, man! It's gonna be amazing to see all the fans, all the super fans geared up. It's gonna be awesome.
Are you gonna try to
That's gonna be the day that. Was that?
No, go ahead. That's gonna be the day that what?
Oh, that's gonna be the day you're gonna see it on Facebook, Instagram. I'm gonna write right there real quick. Raiders, it's time to suit up.
Yeah, dude, that's a nice little catchphrase, man. I love it, dude. Makes me want to suit up.
Hey, man. Oh, man. Hey, what can I say? I'm a Marvel fan.
Hey, me too, dude. Me too.
Tony Stark
huge Marvel fan. Huge Marvel fan.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm going to be excited to see everybody there, man. I can't wait to see you there. I hope I get to see Captain Raider there, man. That'd be great.
I think he's going to the draft. He was on the channel the other day. I wish I would remember. I think I asked him.
Yeah, I was watching it too, but now that I'm on the phone, everything goes like you kind of forget everything.
Yeah, man. It's like for me, it's information overload, man. I have to ask people sometimes 2 or 3 times. I can tell they kind of get frustrated. Like, come on, man, you can't remember. It's like, please forgive me, y'all. I get a lot of information.
I gotta ask my wife how old I am every once in a while, so I know what you're talking about.
Oh man. Yeah, man. All right, so yeah, well, we're gonna be at the draft together. We're gonna be at the TNBC's 3rd annual bash. Lots of opportunities to take some pictures together, man, and get to know each other well in person. Yeah,
yes, sir.
And then especially at the draft, after the draft, we'll have an idea of what's gonna happen because that's after free agency also. But let's go ahead and. What do you think we need to do right this offseason to get back to our winning ways?
What we need to do, man, honestly, like, I do feel that everyone's kind of going away from Carr. Everyone's like placing the blame on Carr, and I do understand it. But I mean, in all reality, if we have closers, Carr would be a lot better than what he is right now. Like, he's still my quarterback. As long as we don't get Brady, I'm all good. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, that's a hot topic right now, man.
Oh, yeah. Trust me. Like, there's a few Patriot fans in my family, and they keep on telling me, oh, so he's going to you guys. No. You know what? I'm not even inviting you guys to Christmas no more.
It's going to break up a lot of families, huh?
Oh, yeah. I'm like, nah, put my beard down. You know what? I paid for that.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like I said, that's a hot topic, man, but I would not be surprised if the Raiders made that move, which puts it all, puts Carr in an awkward situation. But, for me, I feel like, if we stay the course and keep Carr and we get, a wide receiver and a middle linebacker like that, Isaiah Simmons kid, man, do what you got to do to move up. That kid looks like a freak, do what you got to do to move up to like the 3rd or the 4th pick,
Yeah.
See what we can do. I think the Jets, I think they have a bunch of picks, and one of them is up high in the top 5. Maybe we could, trade with them, and they would collect more picks.
Yeah, man.
We can get a Simmons kid, because he looks great, man. That 40-yard dash he ran, that was impressive.
Man, I'm telling you, like, as long as we get someone that can catch the ball, someone that can help him close, someone that can protect Carr, we're good.
Yeah, and get
Like,
get a good
as
defense.
far as
You know?
oh yeah, man. But like I said, Carr's always gonna be my quarterback, man. What can I say? He's brought us more wins this season than before. So I mean, I got a lot of love for the guy.
Yeah, I mean, he showed improvement, and I think
Oh yeah.
he still has some happy feet. There is truth to that, and that's understandable, right? Because he had to come back from all those injuries, and then after he came back from all those injuries, he got sacked the most times than he's ever been sacked. So it's been a rough, 3 to 4 years for Derek Carr. But hopefully, with all these rumors floating around, you can see the video where he came out. He's like, "I'm still here, haters." Hopefully that does light a little bit of a fire under his ass, and he wants to come out and prove everybody wrong, prove and shut all the haters up. Because I thought he played fairly well, especially watching him dive over the end zone. I'm like, he can do it when he needs to.
Yeah.
He just needs to, take a little bit more chances, I guess, going deep. But then again, Tyrell Williams hurt his foot, so we were kind of screwed.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, but like I said, he still hasn't. He still hasn't. I know every once in a while we all doubt him. I've doubted him, and like I said, he's my quarterback. But every once in a while you need to light that fire under, and tell him, oh, your spot isn't that solid. Maybe this will open his eyes and he'll just go 100 for it, man. I hope. Yeah. That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, and get back to that 2016 form. 7 fourth quarter comebacks.
Yeah.
We would not have made it to the playoffs if it were not for Derek Carr. So I hope he gets a chance. And wins a Super Bowl for us. I'm a huge Carr fan too. I would love to see him win a Super Bowl, and then he'll go down as one of the greatest Raiders of all time. Even if he doesn't have this tremendous amount of wins versus losses, the fact that he's survived several coaching changes, and then a city change, and some severe injuries or some serious injuries, I hope he can win a Super Bowl and put a little bit of justification on the overall stats, because he's gonna have I think he's already right up there. He's an all-time leader, right, in as far as yards. But he's coming up on the touchdowns. Also, he's just lacking the wins. So if he can get a Super Bowl, he's going down as one of the greatest Raiders of all time.
We're gonna call him the comeback kid.
Yeah, that's what I've been calling him. I've said it before many times. When there's 2 minutes to go and we're down by 3 or 4, or we need a touchdown to tie, I'm feeling good. I've seen Carr do it enough times in my life to, know that he can do it,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But this, I ain't gonna lie, man. This past season, man, it was a nail biter like crazy.
Yeah.
Like so many times I felt like Sanford. So this is the big one.
Yeah, man. Because the cardiac kids, man. Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's stressful. Watching the Raiders is stressful.
Oh yeah. Hey, but that's my team, man. I'm never going anywhere else.
Right on, me, man. I'm a fan for life. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Man, life and after.
Right. To the grave and beyond.
Silver and black from the womb to the tomb.
Heck yeah, man. All right, cool, man. Well, like I said, this is our first time talking, so, nice to, learn where you came from as a fan, as a super fan, and as a club, dude. So I appreciate your time, man.
Well, I appreciate being on here, man. Thank you for inviting us. And I can't wait to see you over there at the draft and go chill with you in Texas, man.
Yeah, man. We got to suit up, take some pictures, dude.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know it.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, before I let you go, tell the Raider Nation where to find you on social media.
You can find me on Instagram, Ironman Maxway BRN, and on Facebook, Jason Arellano, aka Ironman. And like always, Raider Nation, you know what time it is. Raiders! Time to suit up.